Hi everyone, it's Chris. Welcome back to my parlour. And I'm feeling a bit discombobulated at this moment. Yes, it's a good word, isn't it? Discombobulated. I've had a bit of a disjointed day today. Can I share it with you just to get it off my chest? Well, I'm going to pour a cup of tea first because I need sustenance. Anything is better with a cup of tea, don't you think? Everything just sort of comes together with a cup of tea. Anyway, today was pouring with rain, and I don't mean just, a little bit of a trinkle. It was pouring with rain, and my daughter and I had to go for an appointment. Well, out we trudged, caught the bus, and get there, soaked through, and the appointment had been cancelled, and we didn't know it in time to stop our day out. So we went to this little op shop because it was on the way home. Well, op shop is more inclined to be a junk shop because everything was everywhere. But sometimes I surprise myself because I walk into an op shop and I don't find anything that I want, and I walk out again empty-handed. It doesn't happen often, I tell you, but it does happen. And I thought, Anyway, we started walking towards the bus stop to get home. A bus was coming, and I tried to flag him down so we could get on the bus, but he totally ignored me and drove past. I admit we weren't at the bus stop, but I was running and I was trying to hail him, but he ignored me and just drove off. I know, it's annoying, isn't it? Anyway, we did finally get a bus only a few minutes later, thankfully, and we did get on our way. But on our way home, there's a house that's over 100 years old, a magnificent house. Oh, the woodwork inside is just, and LED lighting. The house is just beautiful. Over 100 years old. Been built probably around 1910. Anyway, it sold recently, and now they're pulling it down. They're pulling down this magnificent, beautiful house, to make way for modern housing, where they can get lots of money for it. I know, progress, I know. But it was the oldest in the neighbourhood. And I've gone past it since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Every time we went on the bus, we'd go past it, and I wished I could go inside and have a look around. Of course, I couldn't do that until it was up for sale, and I did look at it. I didn't go into it physically. I just looked at the listing, and it was just beautiful inside, and I just wished I could have had another look around. It was just beautiful, but it's been pulled down. So that was another thing that discombobulated me. And I thought, we got off our bus stop, and I said to my daughter, let's go to the book market, the Rotary book market, and see what we could find. Because I just needed to spend some money. So I spent some of my op shop money that I was saving for Saturday. I still got some left in my budget for the Saturday, but I spent some of it at the book market. But that's okay. What can you do? So the first book, I purchased a few books actually, quite some good ones. First of all, I purchased this book here. It's called Philosophy. It was $2, by Susan Mayer. And it's really quite cute. Some little quotations that I can use for my readings. So let life flow through you. This is what you shall do. Well, there you go. Just very appropriate for today, doesn't it? Everything is painted with the brush of the invisible one. Let us follow the hidden signs and find the painter. I like that. So it's got some nice little quotes in it. some nice little pictures. So I thought it'd be nice to have for my readings. Trust yourself, which is so important. It's a bit overcast outside, guys, so there's not enough light in my room, so I just got the overhead light on. Isn't it cute? It's a lovely little book, so it can be added to my collection of quotation books for my readings. I just thought that was really good. That was $2. That was pretty good at the book market. It's a Rotary book market, so it's a charity book market. And the pricing is really quite good. Most books are not more than $5. And I found this one here for $3 by Penny Hancock, A Trick of the Mind. It was an ex-library book, so they're out a bit cheaper, ex-library books. They always are. I don't think they're allowed to sell them, but they've been marked down that they've been for sale. So this is quite good. So driving to the cottage she's newly inherited from her Auntie May, Ellie senses she's on the edge of something new. She's so excited. She's so excited is that she can barely notice. Get my teeth in too. She's so excited that she barely notices when a car bumps against something on the road. See, that's a bit of a misprint there, isn't it? So no wonder I tripped over it. That evening, Ellie hears a news flash on the radio. A man was seriously injured in a hit and run on the very road she was driving down. Then Ellie remembers the thump she heard. Could she have been responsible? Unable to hold her doubts at bay, she decides to visit the victim, little knowing that the consequences of this decision would change her life forever. See? Misprint. No wonder I tripped over it. No wonder my tongue didn't like that one. So that should be quite interesting. It's a large print, which is easier on my eyes at night time. So that's pretty good. So it's $3. Then I bought this one. This is a bit of a risk for me. It's $4. Jenny McKinley, A Likely Story, A Library Lover's Mystery. Another library book, ex-library book. Delivering books to the housebound residents of Thumb Islands, just a short boat ride from the town of Briar Creek, library director Lindsay Norris has befriended two elderly brothers, Stuart and Peter Rosen. She enjoys visiting them in their treasure-filled ramshackle Victorian on Star Island until she discovers that Peter has been killed and Stuart is missing. Now she's determined to solve a murder and find Stuart before he suffers his brother's fate. It's a cosy mystery, which means there's no swearing, no blood, no gore. There's murder, that's okay, but there's no blood or gore and there's no swearing, there's no sex, that sort of thing. So that's what the cozy mysteries are. They're usually, I don't know, I've had a few and I haven't really enjoyed them, but I'm taking a chance on this one because it's a library story and you know how I love my books. So again, it's large print, which is easier for my eyes. So this one was large print are hard to find and they're expensive to buy them. This one was printed in 2015. A lot of cozy mysteries are large print. But anyway, that should be good. That was $4. Then I got this one because, of course, Luscious Afternoon Teas. That was $1. And I've got some really nice recipes for afternoon tea. Look at that. Look at that, isn't that magnificent? The mocha cream cake. You don't have to make them, I just look at them. when I feel like I just want to, you know, eye candy or eye fruit, eye cake. But, you know, it's a nice little book. And of course, you know how I like anything to do with afternoon tea. So that was good. I've got that one. My daughter found this one, but I got it for her anyway because it's only $1. Push-up pops. Again, it's a nice cover. I like it. It looks a bit vintage, doesn't it? Retro. Must be some sort of thing that you can buy, these push-up things. I don't know. But even so, it's sort of, oh yeah, you've got little sticks to push them up so you can eat them. Doesn't matter, you just layer them and use them as a cake. Ooh, some really nice recipes in there. Frozen push-ups. So that's quite nice. And then I got this book for me as well. It's $3. She Sheds. A Room of Your Own. It's all about people who've made their own sheds to work in, to do whatever they do in it. And how to build one, how to decorate it, so that's good. So that was a nice little book. Looking forward to looking through that one. And then on the way home I went to get some groceries and I found this little guy for my fairy garden. I'm going to take the stake off, going to unclip it from there and use it just as a decoration for my fairy garden. Isn't he cute? He was on special for $6. So I got him as well. And that's it. That's my spending for today. I'm going to read us a card so I don't feel so discombobulated. I'm also going to have a Vegemite pizza. Yes, you heard me, Vegemite pizza. Anyone who doesn't live in Australia wouldn't realise our obsession with Vegemite. And the Vegemite pizzas that were had for sale at the supermarket, they're all gone. So I thought I'd make my own. So let's have a look at this card today from the Animal Tarot. I love this deck. A lot of people have thrown away Doreen Virtue decks because of her beliefs, because she just turned her back on New Age and just sort of went in her own direction. Fair enough, she can do what she wants to do. But she actually told people to take their decks and burn them because they were evil and the work of the devil. So people had got a bit uppity about that and threw away her decks. I like some of the decks, especially the Animal Tarot cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. And the Guardian Angel decks as well, and the Fairy deck and the Angel deck. So I kept those and a few others of hers because I think, why throw away perfectly good decks because the publisher, the author, decided to do something different? It doesn't change the decks. So let's have a look and see what's coming up for us today, shall we? Princess of Summer, the Deer. Let me read this one because I can't quite see it. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. I've got some good friends I haven't heard from for a while, so I might actually hear from them. That might be nice. I'm going to a play next weekend, so that would be nice. I'm going to socialise on Saturday, so that's nice. So it fits in with me with that. The relationship, blah. I'm happy being single. You can't imagine how happy being single is until you've been in a relationship that's failed and you find yourself single and you think, wow, I'm glad I'm single. I really do. So all you single girls out there, I know relationships are important and commitments and having that someone to share with is important, but believe me, it's not the end of the world to be single. Just my 2 bits worth. So what else does it say? Sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. Because the Princess of Summer, which is the princess, which is the page of cups. So yeah, that would fit in quite well, doesn't it? But then they've got salmon in there. Salmon is also about returning to something that has always belonged to you and draws you. It always draws you. You're always, when you think about, reminisce about something that feels right for you, this is the place that the salmon will draw you to. Whether it's a physical place or a thought place or memory place, the salmon indicates a time when you'll be drawn back to something that belongs to you, that you just feel a natural pull towards. So there could be something like that coming through for you, an inclination, a sudden urge to return to something, and that's what might be coming through for you as well. This card here. Yeah. So thank you guys for listening to me and allowing me to share my little haul here. And I feel less discombobulated now. Yes, I like that word. And I'm having my Vegemite pizza for my lunch. And yeah. So I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, maybe even before, with my op shop haul. I'll be going to about 5 op shops in this bus tour. My daughter and I have been to several of them already, and they're really quite good. Some of the op shops, of course, we could make ourselves just by going there, but it's nice to be taken around in a bus and dropped off and picked up again. So it's quite nice. About 5 op shops I'll be going into. Ones that I haven't been into before. So I'm looking forward to seeing these new op shops. So it's good to see new op shops and see what they have on offer. So thank you very much, everyone. And until next time, so many blessings.